If you're a hospital administrator or a clinic owner here in Nigeria and you're just exhausted by the daily friction of disconnected systems, well, you are exactly who I want to speak to today. Consider this explainer a very direct, very warm invitation. We're going to dive straight into the MegaNet EHR Cloud Partnership and explore exactly how you can become a founding pilot partner to finally transform the way your hospital operates. So let's get into it. Look, let's just acknowledge the everyday frustration you probably know way too well. Right now, somewhere in your facility, a front desk clerk is probably flipping through a battered paper folder, just trying to find a patient's last visit. Or maybe a nurse is literally walking down a long hallway just to tell a doctor their next patient is ready, simply because there's no other reliable way to let them know. That's the current reality for so many. But there is a connected future out there, a reality where automated fro and remote access completely eliminate those physical bottlenecks. And oh man, then there's the billing department. You've probably seen your billing clerk manually checking a dog-eared printed rate sheet to figure out what a specific HMO pays for a specific test. Honestly, it's a miracle those pages haven't completely disintegrated yet. But actually, let's be fair here. None of this is anyone's fault. It's simply what happens when your hospital's tools just haven't caught up to what's possible today. Your staff is doing the best they can with systems that, frankly, belong in the past. So MegaNet EHR Cloud was built specifically to fix that reality. It is the cloud-based successor to MegaNet Hospital Pro. Now, you might remember Hospital Pro. It was a fantastic, trusted system that real Nigerian hospitals used for years on local in-building servers. It worked great, but it had a ceiling. You had zero remote access, connecting multiple branches was a massive headache, and you were completely dependent on one physical machine not crashing. Well, we've entirely removed that ceiling. We rebuilt this from the ground up specifically for Nigerian healthcare workflows.
Moving right along to Section 1, what a pilot partner actually gets. We're currently looking for a select group of real hospitals to be our founding partners. This means putting a live system into your facility for your actual day-to-day operations. It gives you a beautifully connected patient journey, from front desk registration to nurse triage to doctor consultation, all the way down to pharmacy and billing. It is one connected system. A patient checks in, and boom, they instantly appear in the nurse's queue. No phone calls. The second the nurse finishes recording vitals, that patient is immediately on the doctor's screen, vitals already visible. No paper, no shouting down the hallway, and, crucially, no re-entering the exact same information 3 different times. Now, what's really exciting here is how this platform natively understands Nigerian insurance. This wasn't just adapted from some random foreign software. It was built for us. Every single HMO your hospital works with can have its own negotiated price for the same test or drug. And your own staff manages this directly. You don't have to wait on some software developer to update a spreadsheet for you. Cash-paying patients and HMO-insured patients are handled cleanly, right side by side, exactly the way your front desk actually sees them in real life. But we also realize that not every hospital runs exactly the same way. So there is incredible built-in flexibility. Let's say you run a diagnostic center with super high volume and tons of referrals. You might not need full nurse triage before every single consultation. Our system lets your front desk skip the nurse triage step patient by patient, sending them straight to the doctor if needed. The software adapts to how your specific hospital actually runs, not the other way around. And hey, if you're managing a growing multi-branch network, this platform actually grows with you. Multi-branch support is completely native to the system. You get total control over your data architecture. You can decide whether patient records are seamlessly shared across all your branches, or if they need to be kept entirely separate based on how your specific hospital group operates. Now we have to talk about data privacy. When we say real security, we mean it. It's not just a marketing claim. Patient records are locked down private at the database level. What does that mean for you in practice? It means your front desk staff can register and search for patients, absolutely, but they can never see clinical details like diagnoses or lab results. Only clinical staff can see clinical data. Every meaningful action is logged, keeping you 100% in control of your facility's information. And because it's cloud-based, you get incredible freedom. You can securely log in right from your phone or your laptop, whether you're walking the wards or sitting at home on the couch. There is no on-site server to install, which means no frantic emergency calls to an IT technician when a machine suddenly goes down. Plus, you can export your hospital's complete data as a secure, encrypted backup whenever you want. Your data stays entirely in your hands.
Next up, Section 2, a real two-way exchange.
To be totally transparent here, while we're offering this pilot at a steep discount, it is a true two-way partnership. It is definitely not a one-way favor. Our asks are super straightforward. First, we need genuine regular use across the modules relevant to your hospital, not just occasional token logins. Second, we need your honest feedback. If something is confusing, missing, or broken, we need to hear about it so it can directly shape what gets built next. And third, we just ask for permission to reference your hospital as an early partner and maybe a short testimonial, provided you're fully satisfied with the system, of course. And rest assured, there are absolutely no hidden traps here. The whole arrangement is spelled out in a simple one-page agreement. It has a clearly defined time frame for the pilot period, and after that period wraps up, pricing smoothly moves to our standard rates. Absolute transparency. No surprises either way. And finally, Section 3, built by continuous real testing. Listen, this platform hasn't just been built in a vacuum and shipped out untouched. It has incredible reliability precisely because it's been forged in actual healthcare environments. Every single module, patient registration, the nursing queue, doctor consultations, lab, pharmacy, billing, and ward admissions, has been repeatedly tested, broken, and fixed through rigorous hands-on use. We even caught and closed real data security gaps during this testing phase, ensuring they were completely resolved long before they ever touched a real patient's sensitive information. Your real-world experience as a pilot partner will just continue this exact same process. So I've got a very direct question for you. Are you ready to move beyond the paper folder? Are you ready to finally leave behind those disconnected spreadsheets, manual handoffs, and software that's tied to one single physical machine in one specific room? Because you really don't have to operate that way anymore. This is your open invitation. If you run a hospital or clinic in Nigeria, whether it's an agile single-location practice or a rapidly growing network, reach out today. Become a founding pilot partner. I hope this explainer has shown you that this isn't just some empty sales pitch. This is a fair partnership and a real working system. Reach out and let's personally walk through how Meganet EHR Cloud can transform your hospital's workflow right now. The future of Nigerian healthcare is connected and seamless. So, will your hospital lead the way, or will you still be sorting through the paperwork?